You're not poor because you didn't try hard enough. You're poor because the system was built that way. That sounds harsh, but stay with me, because once you see the mechanics, it becomes obvious. We were taught a simple formula. Get a degree, get a job, save money, invest, retire comfortably. It sounds reasonable because it's clean. The problem is, it assumes the rules are fair. They're not. The system was never designed to make the middle class rich. It was designed to keep things running while concentrating power and wealth at the top. Let's break it down. Dead simple. First move, debt. Debt isn't bad by default. Who gets access to it and on what terms is what matters. Wealthy individuals and corporations borrow at low interest rates. They get flexible terms. They get tax advantages. They use debt to buy assets that grow. The middle class borrows differently. High interest, short repayment windows, penalties for missing payments. Same word, debt. Completely opposite outcomes. Corporate debt builds empires. Consumer debt drains households. That isn't an accident. That's design. Second move, wages. Productivity has gone up for decades. Wages haven't. Companies automated, they outsourced, they cut long-term benefits, and they redirected profits towards shareholders and executives. Meanwhile, the middle class picked up the bill. Healthcare, retirement, education, childcare. Many so-called benefits are structured so financial institutions extract fees, not so workers build freedom. Your labor keeps the system running. The system pays you enough to keep showing up, not enough to buy your way out. Third move, assets. Real wealth lives in assets, stocks, property, businesses. Policies are written to protect asset owners, tax advantages, cheap credit, and when things go wrong, bailouts. When assets rise, owners win. When assets crash, losses are often absorbed by everyone else. That's what people mean when they say profits are privatized and losses are socialized. Your retirement account helps, but only if you already own enough assets for it to matter. For most people, it's a comforting story that makes the system feel fair. Put these three together. Debt favors those who already have money. Wages are capped and redirected. Assets are protected and inflated. That's the loop. Debt keeps people consuming. Wages keep people dependent. Assets keep wealth concentrated. Repeat. You've seen this play out. Housing became an investment. Prices rose faster than wages. Ownership drifted further out of reach. Corporations borrowed cheap money to buy back their own stock. Share prices went up. Executive pay exploded. Worker pay barely moved. Student loans locked people into debt before they ever owned anything productive. None of this required a conspiracy, just incentives. Corporations act to maximize shareholder returns. Financial firms design products that extract fees. Politicians respond to donors. Incentives explain everything. So what actually works? Not motivation quotes, not hustle culture, not blaming yourself. 3 boring, effective moves. First, own or access productive assets, even small ones. A side business, a service, a modest investment that produces cash flow. Second, control cash flow. High-interest consumer debt quietly destroys momentum. Kill it aggressively. Third, skill leverage. Learn skills that scale. Skills that let 1 hour of effort produce outsized results. Systems beat effort every time. This is slow, it's unsexy, and it works. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The system doesn't exist to make you rich. It exists to function. Once you understand that, you stop playing the wrong game. You stop blaming yourself for outcomes the rules were never designed to give you. And you start making decisions that quietly move you out of the extraction loop. If this bothered you, good. That means you're paying attention. If you want the next video, I'll break down exactly how to build your first small income-producing asset step by step. Subscribe. Dead simple. Once you see the system, you can't unsee it.